Party time.
You doing?
Motherfricker, wrong intro. Hold on a minute. Technical difficulties. Alright, you know what? Frick the intro. I can't find my intro. I'm not doing an intro. I don't know where the frick it went. Welcome back, guys, to Cobra Kai Karate. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have Cobra Kai Network episode 112. You know, I'm trying to find the intro, everyone. It just disappeared on me. I mean, I feel like the Cowboys in the playoffs. I just disappeared. I don't know where it went. But no intro, guys. Who needs intro anyway? Anyway, guys, let's bring on our guest, everybody. If I can even find that intro. Oh, yeah, I can. Let's bring on Worlds.
Flowers bring May flowers. I'm like, hey.
Hey there, Jay's Joel Palmich here.
What's up?
Seriously, this again? Whatever.
Replay so.
And then we have Tristan.
You gonna play his intro?
What intro?
Don't remind him.
Well, he played mine, so.
Taco Tuesday is every day.
Ugh. No, I have to wear that trash jersey. I gotta say that.
Hey, you look great.
No, I do not. Take that crap off.
I can find my my Halloween intro. So if you guys want to watch that, we'll play our Halloween intro, everyone. So we just gotta pretend this not happened. You know, just erase your memory. You know, Men in Black. Let's restart this. I don't know what happened there. I think the world hacked my computer again. Let me play the intro. Halloween intro. It's not Halloween, but deal with it.
Did you think Cobra played the network?
Yeah, you did.
And it's not even the Halloween. It's the freaking Thanksgiving one. All right, whatever, guys. Welcome back to Cobra Kai. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a brand new episode. Cobra Kai episode 112. Looking at our guest, Cobra Kai World and Tristan. What's up, everybody?
So.
What's up?
Yeah, I can't find my intro.
I was like, that's not what I thought. I was like,
Did you delete it on accident or something?
Hey, you ask yourself, because I see you hacked my computer.
I didn't hack your computer.
Oh, just how Bill Belichick did not deflate the balls. Yeah. All right. Zamak Z. What's up, Karate? It's really cold where I am. Same, it's 8 degrees where I am. -7, not too long ago. That's a good-looking channel there. You guys should subscribe to him.
Yo. Oh
now that's a good channel. Subscribe to that. Make pizza.
Nobody subscribed to that. At matter of fact, you can report that. I really appreciate it.
40. Could tell people.
Yeah.
Underground, what's up?
Yeah, he's gonna eat his big pizzas.
He's going to go to Florida just to get
His
one.
favorite food.
No comment. Okay. We have Melissa. Oh, we're really eating your mashed potatoes?
Oh, disgusting.
What are you talking about? What's your favorite food?
No, it's not.
Mashed potatoes.
Why do you hate you? Come on, I know you love mashed potatoes. Come
It's
on.
disgusting.
Jim Tim. Hey, you lost your intro. Yeah, just how the Cowboys lost to the Packers.
Oh, Jesus.
Why you gotta bring that up,
Sweet
dude? It's
baby
not sports,
Jesus.
though.
I am bringing it up.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can talk about, player, because your team didn't make it.
Tristan, if I recall, when we lost to the Eagles, you're texting me being a little a-hole. What happened? We lost to the Cowboys 40-0. You're texting me being a little a-hole. So I don't want to.
And we still beat you guys. You have to have another team just to beat us.
Oh,
You
God.
cannot-
Here we go again.
Same amount of playoff wins as the Giants. So frick you.
We still can beat you. I don't care.
Oh, why beat the Giants? Congrats. You want a trophy?
Well, you're supposed to be a divisional opponent.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
You're supposed to be opponent in the playoffs. It's supposed to be your year. You need to do crack. I'm blowing 40.
I never said it was our year, dude.
Oh well, yeah. Well, you're.
I'm not a part of that other fan base that says that every year. I'm not.
Thank you, Melissa.
We'll only say it if you make a conference championship, which is never going to happen.
Yeah.
Because we're cursed.
Yes. And I'm really happy for it. April showers bring May flowers.
April showers.
Real. You better say that when we hit April.
I don't know. I might not say it.
Where McPizzas?
Keep your eyes checked because there's no McPizzas here. Trust me.
Okay, All Valley.
Well, they're not gonna say hi. Wow.
What?
Roll's not saying hi.
What?
You didn't even say hi either. I'm the only one that said hi.
I'm ashamed on his behalf here.
You didn't even say hi yourself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hi.
I heard in the video that you're going to do Tori next, but didn't you already do Tori? Yeah. He's doing Hector next. What Hector's role will be in season.
Yeah. I won't be making that. Yeah.
I mean, you made a Piper video for season 5, and she wasn't.
You really made. She wasn't even in season 5.
Yeah. Melissa, what happened was, so I suffer from this thing called retardation. So yeah, basically,
Retardation.
I rewatched it and I freaking said, "Oh, I'm gonna make a Tori video next time." When I already made a Tori video, so I don't know what the frick happened there. But thank you for letting me know, because, oh man, I just need to watch my videos before I post them. Because I don't know why I said that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right. Make
Can
pizzas.
we make normal chats here, please?
That is normal.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the thing that Shola posted that World told me about. I'll share my screen. We can talk about this real quick. Let me get that pulled up. Yes, guys, Hector will return and Karate will do a part 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna
film his reaction of him breaking his TV.
Yeah, he's just gonna curse the entire thing.
Yeah, here it is. So, is this it? No, it's not.
This is the most recent one.
Yeah, but he has some pinned.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
So that's them. That's
yeah,
Peyton.
It's right there. It says, season 6 time. We're excited to give it you all the best season yet.
Let's go.
And then he recorded some stuff. Not this.
You know what that's a camera.
It was him at the gym training for Cobra here.
Yep.
We saw this. I don't know. If
That's
this
Mary.
is the cast. Yeah, I don't know if this is the cast going now or this is an actual scene in Cobra Kai. I do not know.
I think it's just the cast going.
Yeah, because this does not look like what Sam would wear, to be honest.
Yeah.
So Sam would wear glasses. But yeah, this is probably them going out. But they are starting the film. This could potentially be a scene. You never know. Maybe they'll just get ready for this scene. Who knows? But yeah, they are getting ready to film. They are filming, and we did hear that they're going to refilm episode 1. They filmed episode 1, but the whole strike happened, and it took like a 6-month break. So now they are back to film. They had to refilm the whole thing because it would just look a little weird to do it that way. So yeah, they're refilming that. Pretty cool stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Both made me excited. Yep.
Yeah, that's.
So now the podcast that they had, they're filming it. They got a new one in Atlanta, so I've been filming for quite some time. Yeah. Besides that, what else was going on in the movie world? I know something happened. I know last time we talked about the Mandalorian movie. We talked about apparently Jack Black's going to be in a Minecraft movie. He's going to play Steve.
Yeah, that's
Minecraft.
However that makes sense. I have no clue.
That's so weird. I don't get it.
I'm not even that big of a Minecraft fan, but I might watch it.
I've played Minecraft before. I didn't
like
think
one time. I played it on my iPad before.
I don't think it'd be getting a movie though.
Watch Fortnite get a movie soon.
If they made a movie, if
Minecraft gets a movie, Fortnite's probably going to get a movie.
Yeah, I want to see that if that happens.
I think
like Gran Turismo got a movie. Like,
yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I think if you're doing a movie off of like an animated game, keep it animated. Why are you doing a live action Minecraft? I would like an animated Minecraft.
If Fortnite does happen, how are they going to do a live action or animated?
Like, what are they even supposed to do in the movie? What's the plot going to be?
How do you think they'll make a Fortnite live action?
It's like there's really no story in Minecraft. You're just building stuff.
Yeah, it better not be live action, dude.
Yes,
It better not.
But I know
Like,
world's most excited movie. He's so excited for this movie that's coming out.
What is it?
In February, I think it's Madam Web. I know he's super excited.
Oh,
Wait, why'd you say that?
To get opening ticket, he's super excited for that. Right,
oh
World?
hell no!
But
Oh no, sir! Oh no!
Echo came out. I heard some good
yeah.
stuff. I don't have Disney Plus anymore, so
I hear mixed reviews that people like it, some people hate it.
I heard this on the Kings of Pop Culture stream on Sunday, and MMA King did not like it.
Well, I'm a big Daredevil fan, so I know Daredevil's in it, and I heard there's
He said the fight choreography was terrible or something.
Also, Kingpin's in the show, which I bet that's what will bring a lot of people.
Yeah, apparently, like they did him dirty or something.
I heard it was pretty good in the beginning, but it got pretty bad.
That seems like every single Marvel show that's come out. It starts good.
Like it starts a great start and then it falls off.
Well, that besides Shield, that sucked the whole.
That was always bad.
That always sucked. The show sucked.
I don't know why at the beginning I was okay with episode 1, and it just kept getting bad.
It got significantly worse in that show. I'll have to watch it for myself before I say anything about it. Daredevil was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, and he's in it. So
he's in it, yeah. They said he did pretty good. I mean, I hope he did better than when he was in She-Hulk wearing that mustard shoe. That was nasty.
Yeah, I think he's got like his original suit back.
Go read your stupid comics.
Who thought that suit was a good idea?
Wait, what they do?
No, remember She-Hulk? He had like the red and yellow suit. I don't really like that suit.
Oh, that was in She-Hulk. Yeah, I don't like that suit.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but still, it's not good.
What was the best MCU Disney Plus show in your opinion?
I think it's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
For me, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I'll go Moon Knight. Honestly, I like that one.
I need to watch that. I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched a lot of those, though.
Me either.
Yeah, after 2020, I'm MCU kind of.
I mean, everyone has their own opinion. But pizzas, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Might watch it for Jack Black. Yeah, but how's it gonna be Steve? Like, I don't know.
If he's a voice actor, then yeah. But
well, no, it's live action. Like we said.
Live actor? How the hell are they gonna do?
I don't know. I'm surprised.
Like if they do Fortnite, I wonder how they're gonna do that. Would they make live action?
I already freaking know that Chris Pratt voice him because he just voices every single character now.
He does.
Voicing
What's next?
Why is he voicing
He's gonna voice Jonesy in the freaking Fortnite movie. Or something.
Oh dear.
I mean, that actually might fit out of all the out of all the roles he's done.
Man, but like, why him? Why every single time?
I know he's gonna voice Garfield
Like
in one of the
all the talk that we did about the double day at Top Golf might actually happen. May God have mercy on those golf clubs, golf balls, and basketballs.
Oh, just realized what the fuck is my profile picture? I need to take this off.
Yeah, please take that off.
I'm just warning you guys, it's a choking hazard. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
warning you guys, it's a choking hazard.
Look at that choking hazard.
I don't want to choke on this, please.
Yeah, I mean, this is even a worse choking hazard right here.
Oh yeah, it's even worse.
Oh no, sir.
Hope John is Terry will fight. I think he will.
I'm choking.
Put in Trey Lance. Give Trey Lance a chance.
Kind of wrong. I mean, honestly, they gotta freaking like practice together because it can't just be Dak right now.
Yeah, give Trey Lance a chance.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Oh dear, let's not go that far.
Well, they got him for a reason. You got to use him.
Well, that's not saying much, Nick.
They traded draft capital to get him.
Yeah, I think they draft. I don't want to keep talking about sports because this is a.
Yeah, my bad.
But I think they got him because they wanted to see if he knew the 49ers playbook so they could finally beat him, and it just didn't work.
We still couldn't even get the 49ers in the playoffs, so it didn't even matter.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Ever since that game, I knew our defense was overrated. Ever since that game.
42-10, yikes.
I don't think we ever been blown out by 40.
40-0.
Church is popular now. Fortunately. The actor who plays
It will
Shield
not be a season 2.
It will
because
not be season 2.
Budget for season 1.
I don't care.
I hope they
how
don't.
it-
I hope they
it-
don't do a season 2. I don't want.
Oh, sorry. Tristan's wife is back. Good
I
job,
mean-
Tristan.
Really,
I
you
mean,
gotta
I
kick me
won't-
off?
I did not kick you off. Don't falsely accuse me.
Okay, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, they should, Jim. Even then, people don't even want to watch them.
Honestly, there's not too much story because their whole thing of Marvel, they're planting a seed to build up to Endgame. After it's over, they just been
Yeah, they should just stick
all
to.
over.
I
notice-
feel like they had a
Notice
plan.
they're
it's just
trying
they
to
don't know how
get. Notice they're trying to get Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. back. Like,
Yeah.
They better not.
Those guys are the two main guys.
like they're trying to get them back. So
It's only I'm okay with it as long as it's not the main persons.
A lot of great movies, you build up a great story, you end it, and then you pause.
This is the thing with Marvel. I feel like they did have a plan.
Time can create a new story. They just jumped right to it. Right after Endgame, started making shows, movies.
Yeah.
And now it's just
The
falling
problem
apart.
is, I think they had a plan. They just didn't put the movies in order right. They didn't know how to put the movies
like
in order.
they could,
They
like
got confused.
if they really wanted to, they could have just ended the universe with Endgame because it feels like an ending.
But they want to do X-Men and
You
stuff.
really think they would do that? I mean,
I
wanna have
know they
characters like
wouldn't.
X-Men.
I know they wouldn't. I'm just saying they could have because it
But they
feels
want to
like,
have characters like X-Men.
They
So I
truly
don't-
cared. If they cared mainly about the story and the characters, that
well,
would
they could have. They could have ended the
Honestly-
Avengers. They could have ended the Avengers storyline with
They
Endgame.
want to make like $1 billion a year.
Yeah.
And they want to have
And also, we
great
haven't even
story.
got half the characters from the
Money,
Marvel
money.
Universe yet. You haven't even got half the characters from the Marvel Universe yet. So
Yeah,
I get it.
they want to use the rights to Fox X-Men as much as they can.
And I get it. I feel like that's why they didn't end it, because they want to use the X-Men characters.
Because when the rights expire, they can't use those actors.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bad Boys 4. I never watched Bad Boys.
I watched the third one. I never really watched the original ones.
I remember them.
Oh, what's up?
Yoda Joe. Hey guys, I went on Yoda Joe's channel whenever he did his live. I don't remember what that was. Me and him talked for quite some time. It's pretty fun. So yeah, I do plan to have him on this live stream because he had some really good stuff to say about Cobra Kai, a lot of cool stuff. So I'll get him on for this live stream in a little bit. See if we can talk about some theories of him. If there's any problem with
The only bright spot.
Yeah.
They have the good stuff on there too, like the classic shows and movies.
But I can understand why others may have a problem with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old when season 3 of Cobra Kai came out. Now I'm 19. Time flies. I was season 3. That was this January 1st. Yeah, I was 13. Seeing that. So yeah, I remember that season 3. That was the first season I got excited for. They keep trying to bring them back because they're desperate and they do not know how to make Marvel better. They already failed so bad. I agree 100%.
Yeah. There've only been a few good movies that came out of Phase 4 and 5, which is No Way Home.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not. If I see her in the trailer, I'm not going to that movie.
I won't be surprised if she's in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to the movie. That's all I'm saying.
So what if freaking Wolverine or something was in the movie, like Hugh Jackman?
I give it less of a hell. All right, it's a sacrifice.
Stop lying. You would so watch it if freaking Wolverine was in it.
Nope.
Oh, Love and Thunder was
Love and
trash.
Thunder. I actually watched that the other day for the first time with my dad, and it was horrible. Oh my god,
It sucked.
bro, it was so bad.
Yeah.
I was
Damn
like,
it, yeah.
There
I
was
was
like a few good scenes in that movie.
I was
but-
like, what the frick are we doing? They have freaking Jane die from cancer. Like, really?
yeah, they're freaking
Like they
this villain
wasted her storyline, and then they wasted Christian Bale.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he was
what are we
supposed-
doing
His
here?
character was supposed to be scary. He was freaking weird.
Why is
Yeah,
this
like,
happening?
yeah,
Why
I'm
is
like,
this-
I'm not
Wait,
scared.
what do you
of this
mean?
dude.
I love her. What do you mean?
Noah Mariner?
Okay, that is not me. I know that's my name. That is not me. I don't know who
I
that
think
is.
love
they're,
who?
I think
You
they're,
love
I
who?
think they're talking about She-Hulk.
Oh, okay. I was like, you love
Just some other figure trolling me. Frick you. All right, Cobra Underground. Those movies were absolute garbage. Yes. People say DCU failed and went downhill. Oh yeah, for sure. They're
They're
trying to cover
restarting,
everything.
like they're cleaning house. So Marvel, just be careful.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna bring Yoda Joe on. I'm gonna send him the link. Talk about Cobra Kai with him and stuff. Also other stuff. I mean, like I said, since
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
stuff to talk about.
Ragnarok isn't that much better, McPizzas, but Hela was more
I
intimidating.
know. I feel like Ragnarok was like
She freaking stabbed Thor in the eye, dude.
yeah,
I
and then
think
she broke his hammer.
Hela was a great villain.
Then she broke his hammer. I think she was a
By the
good
way,
villain.
Tristan,
And she broke his hammer.
By the way, Tristan, Thor Ragnarok is a great movie and it's S tier in Marvel.
Not freaking S tier, dude. It's so much better Marvel.
I don't
movies
think
out
it's.
there.
Yeah.
I think it's decent. Like I'll take
It's
it
a
over.
decent movie.
I mean,
like
I'll take it. I'll take
sometimes.
it over. I'll take it over Dark World and.
Okay.
Thunder.
Take it over to Dark World. Wow, that's such a high standard.
Easy.
Dark World is almost
And
as
love.
No. Listen. You're saying it because TCK said it. I got it.
No,
You gave me-
they freaking made Hulk a joke in that movie. See what happens to what they did to Hulk now. They made him a joke.
Yeah.
Did you not see all the serious scenes of Thor in that movie?
They really made so many. Dude, there were so many like scenes where Hulk was making jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Hulk-
Now look what they did to
did
Hulk.
Hulk really need to be in that movie though?
There was no reason for him to be in the movie.
It wasn't as bad as Professor Hulk in Endgame. You have no problem with Avengers Endgame, so I don't know what you're yapping about.
No, I said I love the movie. I didn't like. I always said I didn't like Professor Hulk. I said that was one of my main problems.
I didn't like that either.
That was one of the main
All right,
problems
we
of
got
the
Yoda.
movie.
We got Yoda Joe in here. Unfortunately, I did not have an intro for Yoda Joe, but maybe I do have to make one day. Yoda, how you doing?
Oh,
What's
What's going on? How's it going?
How you doing?
Going good. Going
I have a
good.
question for you. What do you think of Thor Ragnarok?
So when I saw it at first, I enjoyed that they kind of tried to give Thor a new kind of look because it felt like Thor's kind of had a bit of a rough go, right? So you know, like the second Thor wasn't good. He was fun to have in the Avengers movies, but you know, we just didn't know what they're gonna do with him. And like, so I think they did a good job with it, but it just felt too much like a comedy. Like when you really think like they made it too jokey, and like I liked it at first, but then I just kind of felt like it was like, what is this? And like they even made like a serious villain like Hela. They even made her a joke, and it's like, but why are we doing this? It's so weird to me. I enjoyed it. It's not bad. It's just very. It's like I see a lot of people feel like it's such a big deal that like Taika Waititi went and directed Ragnarok and everyone praised him for it, and then everyone turned their backs on him for Love and Thunder. But I honestly saw it coming because all he does is make comedies. He even said he knew nothing about Thor in an interview after Love and Thunder dropped and said, "Oh, I only made it because I needed the money." Like how can you like sit there and make a cancer storyline actually like and think that you're making good storytelling? No, that's not what you're doing. You're doing something stupid. You're ruining something that should be such a serious thing. And even though this character like in Marvel I have decided like I'll watch Secret Wars if I hear it's getting good views. But as you can see by my background, I'm all about like I've already turned my back on the MCU. The moment that their main next villain is defeated by Ant-Man.
Oh, bro, that pissed me off.
Yeah,
Right.
and it wouldn't even matter because Kang, you already know what happened with the actor anyway. So that
It's like
obviously we've already.
I'm like, I'm sorry, this guy's replacing Thanos. Seriously?
Yeah, he's like Thanos.
Yeah, well, with Ragnarok, I think I think Thor in the first couple movies we saw, whether it was Avengers, we saw him in the first 2-4 movies. I didn't like his character all that much. I think he was very hollow. He didn't have too much personality besides just this big tough guy. I think in Ragnarok when they took him to that new place, I think that was the perfect Thor. Yes, there's a little bit too much jokes, but they were just trying to make a fun movie. I think they balanced it perfectly. I don't think they bring too much serious. They know when to make it serious and know when not to make it serious. I don't think they merge the two with Did Love and Thunder. So I think it works perfectly. And also
That's why I get it.
Yeah, I
get why they didn't want to do
I think it was awesome. It was funny. It had all the things you want in a good MCU movie. It was funny. It was entertaining. It was awesome. It was epic. I didn't like what they did with Hulk exactly, but I think the good outweighs the bad. Far more.
Yeah.
On that one.
So
I think the best four was him in Infinity War. I
yes,
think that was the
Yep.
best four we
That's
had.
what I was going to say. I was going to say Infinity War Thor. They did something with the character that really worked, and it's just not. I wouldn't get pizzas because honestly, everybody has had the opportunity to do something with Doctor Doom, and every time they fail. Like I have no hope.
so I get why they made Thor Ragnarok like jokey because people thought Thor was a boring character before, but still, it kind of set up what Thor was going to become, which is kind of a joke now. So that's why I kind of don't love the movie as much as I used to.
I get it.
Well, if you watch
Because it kind of set up what Thor was going to become, more of a jokey character.
Yeah, that's true. But you're saying that this movie affects other movies, but you have to look at the movie individually and what the movie is.
I just think it's just a decent movie. I loved it at first, but I think it's just a decent movie.
All
I
right.
don't screw up Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom, he's one of my favorite villains. Love him. We never had.
I would love to see him eventually.
And Four Stick is fucking awful. I'm sorry.
Never had a good live action Doctor Doom. Him and Fantastic Four was actually unbearable. One of the worst villains of all time live action.
He's one of the worst live action villains ever.
I mean, freaking Project Melvin could play better Doctor Doom than that. So that's all I'm saying. This is not good. So if they bring him back, I do not trust MCU. I trust him back before the 2020s. I don't trust him with crap. I can't trust them to write even the most simplest story of all time. They try to make everything funny. They try to make everything too much. Don't even start on like some shows individual like She-Hulk, like a lot of other stuff. Well, there's one other really bad show. Movie. Doctor Strange, multiverse fandom.
I wanted to like that movie so bad, but it's not good.
I agree.
I'm sorry. Multiverse of what is it? Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
What madness? Like what? They'll go to 3 universes. That's it. And I feel like it's more of a Scarlet Witch movie than
I think the madness was directed to the people walking out of the theater. You're gonna be mad if you're walking out. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I hate that movie. I literally think like for me, like everyone has their own least favorite movie they don't like. That's my least favorite MCU film of all time because I went into that movie with my fiance and we were just like, this is gonna be a fun movie. We like Doctor Strange. We like Scarlet Witch. I had my Doctor Strange costume on, doing whatever. And then all of a sudden, this movie was utter garbage. It was utter garbage. They changed it to a Scarlet Witch movie. They bait us with Charles Xavier, and then they just
and then he gets killed off like that.
Oh yeah. That
well,
I was
like a bitch in that movie.
Yeah. How mad that made for them to bring him back just to put him in your trailer and give him
barely any screen time, and they killed him.
Like his death in Logan is so like emotional. Like, there's so much emotional payoff in that. Yeah. And then they bring him back for this movie, and they kill him off like a bitch, and that kind of ruins that a little bit.
Like literally, he barely had any screen time.
Because like that's the last thing we're gonna remember him from.
Yeah, even if they bring him back.
Do that. Imagine they do it with Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. He comes back as a multiverse Iron Man. They snap his neck and leave him alone. But people will be fine with that because everyone seems
they would not.
No, they would not.
This is my whole problem with the entire MCU right now. Okay, their whole answer is even if you look at the Kang situation, right? So they're gonna come back into Secret Wars and Avengers 5, whatever it ends up coming, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you remember that Kang and Ant-Man? He was a variant. This is the real Kang." As long as it's a variant, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like that's what
I hate that excuse.
Always the excuse.
Yes.
I hope DC doesn't use that excuse. Holy crap!
You'll kill off a character.
I actually think that. I host a DC podcast every Sunday, called Dawn of DC, and we talk about DC. And honestly, DC's had some rough stuff. What DC had with Warner Brothers in the like as of last year, headed into earlier years, they had a bad rough go. Like there was a lot of stuff with the whole Snyderverse BS and all that, and it was bad. But I really think that James Gunn going to DC was the smartest thing he could have done because now you could tell when he was doing his Guardians movies, he had to put up with all their BS over everything they did. and then he did Guardians 3, the only good MCU movie in like 2 years, and it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
I'm out. He's just
It's
like,
the only
no.
good MCU
Well, they
movie.
tried firing him for something he said like 10 years ago. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like a joke.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
People had to find that just to get him in trouble.
Joe 93. He has a great channel. He posted a lot. He's really dedicated to his channel. I'm gonna put his channel link in the chat. I recommend you guys to let him in. He does live stream. He does open chat. Lets everyone in. You can talk. Movies. He does also gaming. I was on his channel one time. I just found his channel a little bit ago, and I went on his channel. He was great. We had a great talk. I'll put his channel in the link. I don't know if you can click on the link through the.
It should let you normally.
Okay,
Normally
if you can't do that, then just go Yoda Joe 93. Make sure to check out his channel.
Yeah.
Like, don't even start with the Fantastic Four 2015 film. That movie was so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
I feel like the 2000 ones weren't as
They
bad.
made
They still
Doctor
weren't
Doom
good.
a robot. Like Doctor Doom was a killer robot in that movie. I'm like,
Obviously, he has bots,
this isn't Doctor Doom. Sorry, so like this ain't Doctor Doom.
Even the older movies, they had Doctor Doom. I still feel like nobody got it right. Like I still feel like they
they weren't as bad, but they still weren't good.
And I don't think like the one from the early 2000s. Like I thought it was okay. Like I didn't
but
hate
they're still
it.
not good.
I didn't love it either, but I didn't hate it. I thought
They're
that
still
was
not
alright.
the Fantastic Four you want.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Hector. Everyone knows what I think about that.
He's made two rant
literally
videos.
2 videos.
The second one's hilarious. He was like, people are saying he's gonna fight Miguel. Maybe he'll fight Yayas.
That was a joke, obviously. Karate, come on.
I did not.
You really think it was serious?
I played a clip from somebody's live stream, and you were freaking out. Like, what the frick?
They were joking. Come on, Karate.
They were not freaking joking. They were dead serious.
You really thought he was gonna fight Yaya? Come on, dude.
They were dead serious.
We were live streaming till like 2 a.m. and I was just laughing. I was trying to make him understand, like, you know,
He was trying to convert me to the Hector theory.
Even he thinks Hector can come back. See, Karate.
I don't
Karate.
No. I'm not getting 3v1 about Hector. You know, actually, I will 3v1 Hector because I already know this very stupid. And by the way, that Yaya theory, I did not come with that. That was a real theory by someone.
And then that person's weird. Then there's no way.
So I know, like, World played me the clip. I was like, what? I can't even comprehend what I was thinking. It was insane. I was mad.
You know what's actually happening? Here's what's really happening, guys. Hector's not going to be in season 6 because Hector's going to be fighting Daniel and Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be.
He's the villain in that movie. He's a villain in that movie.
All I'm saying is, I will keep. When season comes out, I'll have a hammer on my bed, getting ready to smash it if they even utter the word Hector. That's all I'm saying. So everyone, get ready for that. I might have to buy a separate TV just in case when season 6 comes out.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Yeah,
He's gonna break it right when he sees him on the screen. He's gonna break that.
Do not tempt me underground. Do not tempt me.
No,
I do not make pizzas. I'm not going to make pizza. I never.
100 McPizzas.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens whenever I do a live. You
I don't know how that freaking
guys,
McPizza.
we are gonna talk about Cobra Kai now, not Hector. Cobra Kai.
Right.
Hector is
He's technically a Cobra Kai character, though.
He is.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Character.
Let's talk about.
I'm gonna make a Hector video just for
talk about Cobra Kai characters that
What Hector's role will be in season 6.
I'm not making that video. You know, I think
I don't know why you're so against it.
Let's say this is for Cobra Kai Karate. We're gonna talk about Hector today.
Make a whole just to make a whole freaking stream about it.
You know, like I think I will make a what Hector's role Cobra season 6 will be. It'll be like 10 minutes long, and I'm gonna say, guys, here's Hector's role Cobra season 6. I'm just gonna not talk for 10 minutes straight. It's just gonna be complete silence. I'm gonna end the video.
I really want to be in it. Just have it be like a 10-minute thing. Not even 10 minutes. Have it be like 10 seconds. Just because so many people have convinced because like Hector has an MMA gym and whatever that he's like this great fighter. I would love it if Hector comes in and then Johnny just gone. It's over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
That would be nice, but like I said, Mexico. Mexico.
You're just
I know
so
you guys
good
know
at the end of the season,
Mexico
dude.
is, but it's really far away from where Johnny is. All right, so
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm kidding. I've seen so many people like hyping up that theory. It really doesn't mean anything that to me. Like out of all this, I've seen so many people like, oh, I'm so excited for Hector to be in the season. It was one episode.
He's like,
that meant
look,
nothing.
yeah.
It doesn't.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind if he came back, but I'm not like hyping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
I'm just joking with Karate because he hates it. I don't really care.
I know. That's why I joke with him too, because I know he absolutely hates it.
Yeah, people actually really want him to come back. I don't really care.
Imagine if he appears in the trailer, like Karate's reaction in the trailer. That'd be so funny.
He's like, oh my god.
You know,
I don't even want to go there.
Because Hayden's gonna be like, "This is for you, Karate."
Yeah. I hope that is my hat. All right, guys. How do we do an MCU movie tier list? Now, since we all have different opinions, we're gonna do like a vote on it. It's
a good thing Zone's not here because you and Zone would be going at it.
The worst takes of all. He thinks what? Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than like.
I mean, that's technically not MCU. That's a Sony movie.
Well, they were in the MCU, so we count it.
Ant-Man and Wasp, really boring.
It's like a C or D.
You gotta be like to the bottom of the barrel as well. There's nothing interesting about it. Not one thing.
It's so like generic. I've seen movies like this before.
Yes, it was for me.
There's
only one good Ant-Man film. It was the first one.
The first one's actually okay.
The first one good.
Oh, they do. I
like the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
We will just get this out of the way real quick. There we go. All right, Ant-Man. I liked Ant-Man. I really loved the first Ant-Man. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
Rated movie.
It's like a B. It's like a B tier movie.
Yeah, I think it'd be. I don't think it's A or S, but it's like a B plus. Age of Ultron.
Really underrated.
I think that's underrated.
I don't. I think they do. I think they try to do way too much in this film, and it just. I don't know if they really figured out what their main goal.
It's not the best Avengers movie, but it's still a good one.
There's just stuff happening. That's really what the whole movie is.
And it's
fun.
It's my least favorite out of the Avengers movies,
but it's still good.
I think it's still good.
I would put in B or A.
It was the introduction to Wanda.
Yeah, Quicksilver got killed off.
I did like Ultron. He was pretty cool, but
he was cool.
Yeah, he was a good villain. It's one of the better ones.
I think we all agree that's S tier.
It has to be S tier.
Right. Infinity War, watched it the other day, love it.
If that's not in your S tier, I don't know.
One of the best.
I watched it the other day.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel is not that good. Sorry.
I think people overhate it a little bit, but it's still not good.
She's a very controversial actress too. Like her castmates say negative stuff about her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they say she's really annoying.
But just the movie overall,
yeah,
I don't think
like she's rude and arrogant and like cocky and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Winter Soldier. I think it's a little overrated.
I like it. I think it's good.
Why don't you like Winter Soldier that much?
To be honest, I think it's just a bit boring. But that's just me. I still think it's a great story, but great villain, great acting, great action, but it's just not a film I like to return to so much.
Man, if I
voted, I would put it right here. Where do you guys think?
I like Steve and Bucky's fight at the end.
That was nice.
It's a good fight for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like this. I'll put A, but I don't know. I think
you put in B.
I think it's pretty good. But that's just me.
Yeah. It's people's favorite.
The original Captain America is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's good, but I used to love it. But when I rewatched it, I do think it's a little boring at sometimes.
Yeah, because it feels like a World War II movie. Like that's
so many montages.
2022 is great. I already said I'm not the biggest fan of the Batman character overall, but the story, I think I loved it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Too much
I can't wait for the sequel to come out.
Yeah.
It's great.
2025 or 4.
I think it's 2025 because I think it comes after Superman Legacy, like the same year.
Spin Legacy comes out in 2025. I think if I remember correctly, I think the Batman also does, but I think the Batman might be earlier. Let me see. What does it say? I feel like because Spin Legacy is just getting ready to film, like I think like now, so in a couple months. So
wait,
and I think they said it was going to be like a summer release. So
is Craven the Hunter even out?
No, it comes out this year.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it at all.
Oh no, definitely not.
Oh, so this is just Marvel in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the only Marvel I'm gonna watch.
Bro, I'm not excited for Craven.
Wait, did we finish the tier list?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was that much movies. Holy crap! They have all the TV shows.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Craven the Hunter at all. Like,
no.
Sorry, like he bites a lion and then that's how he gets his powers. I'm sorry. That's so stupid.
Why was he fighting a lion?
Like they released the trailer and then they pushed the movie.
He got
back.
freaking lion blood, and that's how he gets.
They released the trailer and then they pushed the movie back to a full year. Like, bro, why? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Supposedly, he's supposed to be like a friend of like animals. Like he's not.
That's not the character. He's like he's a hunter. Like. They're doing it again. They're assassinating Spider-Man.
A lot of his character designs, he literally has a freaking lion thing on his freaking like torso, like a literally.
Yeah, that's like if they made a movie of me and they made me a squirrel lover or a chihuahua lover.
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like if they made Tristan a cat lover. Like,
yeah.
I don't get how so many people can be so positive about Marvel just so that they get to go like. Get tickets to the latest movies, but when all their stuff is just crap, like why did they?
Yeah, well, I'm like, you're literally funding their crap projects. Like that's where they get their money from. Is take it out.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is my favorite.
Yes,
love them.
Can't go wrong with that.
Iron Man is the first MCU movie. It's not the first Marvel Studio movie. It is the
Marvel Studio.
I like the first Iron Man. That one was pretty good.
I think the first Marvel movie or Marvel Studio movie, I think, was Howard the Duck.
Like overall, like Marvel movie, like a Marvel character.
Yeah, I love the first Iron Man.
Howard the Duck. Not everyone remembers Howard the Duck, which is funny.
It was a funny film.
He's like in the MCU, but like little appearance.
Yeah, he was in the Guardian of the Galaxy, like in the post-credit scenes, I think. Wasn't he in Infinity War too, right?
Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk was amazing. That's a take I've not heard in a long time.
I'll say this.
I like this movie.
The plot, I think it was a bit boring. I'm not.
2008. I like
this. This is the Hulk I want. This is the type of Hulk I want.
The thing I'll say with the Hulk is it actually was the Hulk. The Hulk we have now is just, like what we saw in S.H.I.E.L.D. was honestly pathetic. That's not what Hulk should be. The Incredible Hulk should be a monster. Yes, he doesn't always be a raging monster and bringing stuff, but you can't make him doing yoga and stuff like that. That's ridiculous. So
I like 2003 Hulk too.
I'm not saying this 2008 movie. I'm not saying it's freaking like perfect or anything. It is kind of boring sometimes, but it's actual Hulk. And that's what I want.
It's what Hulk's supposed to be, not freaking Professor Hulk. Like, it's ridiculous.
2003 Hulk, I did not like that. CGI looked so
I don't
bad.
like 2003 Hulk whatsoever, especially because the lighting is just, you can't see anything. It's
and that CGI is terrible.
Yeah,
it was a cool scene when he grabbed the tank and he was like throwing them around.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah,
cool.
I just like it because it's an accurate representation of what Hulk supposed to be. Like, he's supposed to be a raging monster. Like, it does a better job at that.
It's just funny that it took
CGI is terrible. I agree with that. Like, I agree with what you guys are saying, but like, I'll take the way that Hulk is over Professor.
Over the new Hulk. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And that's
I'll say it's funny. Even how bad that CGI is, that CGI is still better than modern Marvel CGI. Remember when it first came out and that face thing that came in the air, how bad that CGI was, or Doctor Strange of Madness, whatever. When the last scene of his eye on his forehead, that CGI was awful. The one you saw out Black Widow, that CGI. So yeah, I don't know what's CGI.
Oh, Black Widow was disappointing.
Because the first movie 2008 had amazing CGI. This is like not 20 years later. It was like 10 15 years
the actress was suing the studios for putting on Disney Plus at the same time as the theater.
Yep, that was happening.
Black Widow should have came out way before her character died.
Yeah, why would it?
Yeah, why do you gotta release movies of the character right after the character dies? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
They just don't prioritize the stuff. They don't prioritize any of the characters, any of the stuff.
Like they use that movie as her send off. Like it's so this is the last time we get to see Black Widow. Wow.
Yeah.
Was the fight who won?
Well, they're freaking mortal enemies, so they're usually even. They're mortal enemies.
I think they were gonna have Shazam versus Black Adam.
That's his main villain.
But then they decided to scrap it though.
Black Adam, no Superman. I'd probably say without Superman, Black Adam would probably beat Shazam, just because I don't think Shazam stands a chance without Superman. If Superman's there and they double team him, then maybe he wins.
Well, yeah.
But I'd say
Shazam's a kid. So.
Yeah, I agree. All Valley, Cobra Kai.
I'm excited for the Superman movie.
Yeah,
don't fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up.
I know you're a big MC. Well, you are MC fan, but I know you're a big DC fan. What do you think of the new Joker movie coming out? It's gonna be like a musical with.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I like the first movie. I like that DC, unlike Marvel, isn't about this whole stupid agenda of focusing on political and like nonsensical like topics that just don't matter. They're making movies and they're making cinema. And right now, DC movies will get Oscar nominations before a single MCU movie will. Like there are actually legitimately DC movies that people legitimately like think of as good movies. Like,
I think DC is capturing what films are really about. Because a lot of films nowadays, like you said, they always have some political agenda. They always try to force something down your throat, which is not necessary for a film. I was just watching. I was on Peacock after the Bills destroyed the Chiefs. Not the Chiefs destroyed the Dolphins. I remember they're the Ted prequel, and it's on Peacock, and it just started playing. I watched it. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was doing so good. But then somewhere around the end, they start pushing down this stupid political thing.
Yeah, I like the Ted movies. I like the old Ted movies.
So I was like, come on now, like let's just get back on track here, because that show was starting off so good when I started watching it, and then it just went downhill.
I don't like when they do it when I don't like when they put politics when it doesn't need to be there.
What the freaking trick is that?
I don't like when they put politics in movies where they don't need to be there.
You pull that out, but okay.
Trying to be relevant. They're trying to be relevant, so they have to make every character either a different race or it's got to be about women and all this. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of that in
they're literally trying to appease like current trends. I'm like, why?
You can make female characters or not. We don't hate that. It's just the way you write.
I don't think we
ever give up on Marvel, because Marvel has decided that the general audience opinion is more important than people that read comics. So, like, for me, the main thing is, did you guys see when the Secret Invasion show came out, which is a horrible show?
I never watched it.
They had the actual, I wouldn't even call him a showrunner, but the person that directed the show basically decided to make, before they made like the intro for the show, is like, thanks, honey. So I've never read comic before, so even though they're doing one of the most particularly big comic storylines in the comics, so it has nothing to do with the comics. Even Kevin, I want to smack Kevin Feige in the face. I just cannot believe what he has done. Like, just the fact that he did any of that stuff is ridiculous. Like,
I never watched
Secret Invasion. I don't think I've ever saw that.
Yeah, but DC made some terrible films, but it wasn't because political agenda. I think they never done that. They never went down that route.
They just had some bad movies.
I mean, they just they're going back and forth with Zack Snyder.
Has a Marvel actor ever been even nominated for a Oscar? But no, they haven't. But Heath Ledger's won an Oscar. Phoenix won an Oscar. By the way, Joker 2019, I think, is one of the best films of all time. I think it's
Joker in 2019. Yeah.
I think it was so stupid how the Rotten Tomatoes gave like a 60 on that film. It was absolutely
that's
absurd.
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. But yeah, that movie is amazing. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix deserved that Oscar so much.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried of Joker 2 because
I don't even think it's needed. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think the first one was just good by itself.
Like
And
it's
Lady
a musical.
that seems really strange.
Well, see, what I think what DC's doing is just like, especially as they're getting started, I think they're starting to like with the Batman, right? You're not going to have Robert Pattinson's Batman meet this new Superman. They're casting a whole new Batman. So to me, DC, unlike Marvel, not everything to them has to be connected. They can have Elseworlds like they have in the comics, and they can just make individual stories. So you can view Joker 2 as like, okay, Joker 1 was good. It doesn't connect to anything, but it was a good movie about the Joker. Well, Joker 2's sounding like it's going to be musical based. It's going to have Harley Quinn in it. It's going to be a different Harley Quinn. And contrary to the opinion, there was some interview I covered the other day about Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie said that she's okay with other actresses playing Harley Quinn. And honestly, I don't disagree with that because as good as she is as Harley, I think there's definitely room for improvement. I mean, she did her Barbie movie now. She's got time to move on to other things. I wouldn't mind seeing other people play Harley Quinn. I think that she did a good job with the character, but I think there's her portrayal of the character isn't so perfect that I think that she can't be recast. This isn't like a Hugh Jackman situation or a Robert Downey Jr. situation. I think there's room for improvement.
I agree.
Yeah, I heard she's retiring from playing the character.
Also, there's a new DC universe, so they're gonna probably have another Harley Quinn anyway.
DC,
she can do other stuff too.
DC, they tried to copy what MCU did with the DCUE, and it failed miserably. There's a couple.
Yeah.
I like Man of Steel. I like a couple.
Yeah, I love Man of Steel.
Yeah, I'm not like Talk who hates Man of Steel and he thinks Superman's like Homelander.
Talk is a big comic book lover, and he did not like.
He hates it. I'm like, dude, he's not freaking Homelander. Relax.
Yeah.
I think
this is the problem with that whole thing, right? So like, and I've said this before, and I don't know if you guys since I haven't met you guys before, you guys don't know this. As an individual film, I love the Snyder Cut because it is a better movie than the Justice League movie that we got.
Yeah.
But after reading the whole like plan that Zack Snyder would do if he got to continue his universe, the man has no vision of a cinematic universe. He has no vision. He was going to kill Batman in his second movie. The whole route that they were going to go was make evil Superman was going to be Darkseid and evil Superman. That was going to be the storyline. It's like, nobody wants to see that. Like,
no. You already have enough evil Superman. So.
Like, I love Henry Cavill as Superman.
I don't need evil Superman. I got evil Superman right there. It's fine.
Yeah. Well,
you already got Homelander, Omni-Man.
DC, I think they'll work a lot better if they just start not having to be connected like Marvel. They just need to make good films. That's truly what the purpose is, and they've done it. And they can't limit themselves either. They can't limit themselves to a PG-13 rating like what Marvel does. They limit themselves to PG-13.
Yeah.
DC can
Joker was rated R.
With Joker, I know Batman 2022 was PG-13, but it felt like a rated R movie.
I'm okay with Superman being PG-13 or something, but like Joker,
I think if they don't limit themselves and they start making good films, no agenda, no huge universe. I mean, you can have some universes, but like not everything needs to be like made for one big universe. Just go make good films, and you'll be really successful. Way more successful than Marvel.
I think that's the thing. Like when Warner Bros. As a company, they wanted the slice of the pie that Marvel has for the connective universe, but it's not just going to be the connective universe. And I actually think it's some like James Gunn's universe, because we praise Mikey because he brought the Avengers together, right? But if you really look at all the phases of Marvel, even before we crapped on Phase 4, look at the plan. While it led up to Thanos, there was no like main storyline. Like the Infinity Saga led up to Thanos, but there wasn't like a big storyline where each movie was like they're connected as the Infinity Saga, but there wasn't like a goal. Like James Gunn, when he's introducing these new movies, he's telling us that the first chapter of all his movies, we haven't even seen the whole first chapter. We don't even know what other movies are in that chapter. He says it's gods and monsters, and it's going to focus on that. At least he's telling us from the get-go, our first set of movies and shows are focused on the theme of God monsters. Like there's a theme, there's a storyline to follow. Where the MCU is like, oh, well, here's the Infinity Saga. We have Ultron, we have this, and then now here's this, and we lead up to Kang, and we do this. Like there was no real plan. There wasn't a through line. There wasn't a storytelling build-up.
Not every film was adding to or making that like it was like continuing to that big.
And
story.
I wasn't mad as long as it was
that
a good
whole
movie.
universe always had a goal of that, and I think that worked really well. But after that main goal is over, they haven't done anything. But I already told you. I think when we did was on your live, I told you what I thought about. I mean, I'm excited for James Gunn's DC, but I already gave you my opinion on what how I disagree that he did not use Henry Cavill as Superman. I mean, like you said, like I know it wasn't his decision for the Man of Steel stuff, but he could still make him Superman. You said like not everything has to be part of the universe. You could have Henry Cavill and have it be you can restart the thing.
I can't say for sure, but what I will tell you guys is that someone who grew up reading a lot of DC comics, if James Gunn is smart, which I think he's pretty smart, I think a lot of these, and he's trying to start a new universe so that they can fix the continuity issues early on and build a bunch of new characters and give us the beloved characters. Because I feel like if you bring in Henry Cavill, the new Superman, and there's a different Wonder Woman, there's a different Batman, how do we know that this is Superman, the Superman that we like, his darker tone, even if you change the writing of him, is going to fit with this new Batman and it's going to fit with this new Wonder Woman? It would just be kind of messy and really hard to do. Where I feel like now, they haven't really clarified it yet, but I do think some of these older DCEU actors will start to come back into the play if like DC starts to get really successful and they give themselves maybe a couple of years and they decide, okay, we're ready to do something like Crisis on Infinite Earths from the comics. Then that gives them the opportunity to bring back the other actors and have them interact with these new actors. So then, like, well, you know, Cavill probably still wants to play Superman. Well, let's let him play Kingdom Come Superman and meet up with David Cornsweet's Superman, and let's see if Ben Affleck still wants to come back at some point. Let's have him come back and meet up with our new Batman. Like that, there's the opportunity to bring him back.
So you think that they would? I understand. So you think you will that they will start their new universe or new characters and start their own thing. And the reason why they're not bringing Henry Cavill back is because it would be weird to have new characters but only have it Superman.
Yeah.
And then you said that later in the future, they could do something like a multiverse kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay. I understand
think
that.
that's what they'll do. I think that's definitely what they could do.
I definitely think that could happen. But if they don't do that, I really think they should have kept Henry.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Because in my opinion, yes, people can bring up criticism about the movies overall, but if you look at like him, like he looks the part of Superman perfectly. He can act perfectly. If you want to criticize like the writing in the movies he was put in, that's fine. I would just love to see it. I would love to see James Gunn's writing for Henry Cavill. I would love to see that. And if he does come back like in a multiverse of new Superman, I'm fine with that. But I would hate for that. I would hate for Henry Cavill. If James Gunn's mindset is to do that, I'm fine with it. If James Gunn's mindset is to do that, I'm fine with it. But if his mindset is to just leave Henry Cavill and never let that guy play Superman again, I completely disagree with that because that guy is the perfect Superman. If they don't give him another movie or role somewhere in the future, I'm gonna be really upset because that was.
My whole thing is just that I feel like Zack Snyder didn't understand Superman, so like the way that he wrote Superman, like if we could get to see Henry Cavill where someone else really like James Gunn really understood Superman, then that's really cool. And I think one thing that we're gonna see with DC that I think is gonna be really cool that you didn't see with the MCU is you're gonna really feel the effect of proper collaborators. So like James Gunn can go and we're kicking off the universe of Superman Legacy, so he's directing it. But James Gunn can't go and like, just like Kevin Feige tried to like be a part of every project, and James Gunn will know things and say things about movies, but he's not going to be able to be attached so involved in the writing of every single project because of his schedule, what the limitations will be. Like his focus seems to be, he's got this one, he did Creature Commandos, and he's got the other one he's doing. I'm trying to think. So I know the Authority he's involved with. And then let's see. There's one other one he's involved with that I can't remember now. So there's the Authority. There's there's that one. I'm super intrigued about the Authority because it's new characters we haven't seen before, which that's what I love about DC is like they're not scraping the bottom of the barrel to just consistently redo characters that have already been done. They're fundamentally we need characters that we have seen to get familiar with the newer audiences. But I love it how DC isn't doing what Marvel's doing, where they're like, oh well, audiences won't know these new characters, so we have to give them familiar characters. I love that they're going, okay, the Authority, we've never done this before. Let's do the Authority because that's cool. And we haven't had a Supergirl movie in a long time, so we're gonna do something with Supergirl, and we're gonna do more with these kind of characters. And there's even some talks about a Huntress project that's gonna come from a Korean background, and it's gonna be by like actual Korean directors.
All Valley Cobra Kai. The reason why is because they did not want him in that.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't have a problem.
Yeah, they wanted to go in a different direction.
I didn't have a problem with him just going to make a new universe.
Like they literally do it like 2 months after he announces.
Yeah, this is my problem with it. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind him making a new universe. It's just like
don the cape again.
It's just we were getting so hyped for his Henry Cavill to come back, and then
they're
all
like,
of a sudden he's gone.
Not coming back.
Everybody was getting hyped for it.
It was literally the first thing I woke up to when that happened.
Yeah, but then they said he was done, so we were kind of mad.
Arrow season 4.
I think the problem is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this story, but so what happened was The Rock went over and told Warner Brothers in DC that I'm doing this movie. I've been working on this Black Adam. It's my company that's going to produce it. We've been working on this movie for a long time, and I'm in charge of every decision. And he went and called Henry Cavill without talking to Henry Cavill's with DC about the actual contract and hey, you need to sign a contract to make sure that you're locked in, right? He did not go and make sure there was a contract. He just went, hey, we need Henry Cavill, and we're doing this movie for this little cameo. And then he had Henry Cavill believe without a contract that you're back in, man, and you're going to be locked in for several more films. It's not just going to be a little cameo. You're getting paid for this and this. And then Black Adam bombed badly at the box office, too. So it's and I think The Rock said something I think he said that Black Adam would make because he believed in himself as an actor so much. He said that he was, something like a crazy number, 80 million plus something, something was never gonna make. Because I don't know if you saw that movie. Outside of that cameo in the end credit scene, it's not that good of a movie. It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, the most memorable thing about that movie is a post-credit scene that's pointless now.
I kind of gave that movie a pass because that post-credit scene, but I can't now.
Now you can't even it means nothing now.
Yeah, so I can't even give the movie a pass anymore.
Man, I think it'll be the David guy.
Yeah, David Corn's right.
I think he'll be good.
I'm gonna show you guys what he looks like.
There's an interview he had before he got cast where he talks about very big knowledge of how Superman is supposed to act, and he's really cool. He's a really good dude.
He looks a lot like Superman, so
so I don't see the problem with it.
He's got the looks.
And he's also working out for the roles. So
he was I guess when they were doing the writer's strike and he was getting ready to get back to work for Superman and stuff. Now, you can see him. He'd been hitting the gym the entire time, getting ready to play Superman. And I guess so. They're gonna start shooting in hopefully a couple months. So he's in Atlanta already, where they're gonna shoot. And he just they say they've been doing the fight scenes must be pretty cool in this movie because they said that he was training actual fight scenes for Superman. So I'm curious to see what that kind of training is going to look like for him because, Superman isn't he has powers, but he's not a character that would necessarily say has the coolest fight scenes unless he's using Superman's power. It's not like watching Batman, right? He's Superman. He can blast people with heat vision and he has super strength. So I'm very curious to see what James Gunn.
Well, I think we're all DC fans. I would say that you're probably the biggest DC fan out of here because saying a lot that I didn't even know about. So what DC movie are you most excited for? Is it Batman 2? Is it the new Superman? Which one are you most excited for? Because for me, I'd probably go Batman 2. But what one are you most excited for?
So obviously, the Batman 2 for me is probably my most anticipated movie because I loved the first movie. And I just think that I knew Robert was gonna be good. I had seen some of his other work. I knew it was gonna be awesome, and it was the one movie that I hadn't seen a movie for a long time where it was so consistent that you just believed that was the first movie I'd seen in years where you go into the movie with all the hype and you're like, no way you know that's setting yourself up for failure, especially if you watch an MCU movie. You get super excited and then you get burned out. I watched this movie and I'm like, this is everything I wanted to be and more. And it's fantastic. And Matt Reeves, he's not restricted to, I have to include Superman in this. I have to include Martian Manhunter, Flash in this. He's specifically working on a universe with darker versions of the villains that are kind of grounded. But the other thing that stands out to me is, and a lot of people don't know this about me as a DC guy, is I'm a Batman guy more than I am a Superman guy. And so even though Robert Pattinson did a great job, the movie that we still know very little about, but that I'm super excited about, is I can't wait to see the movie that the new Batman's going to debut in. Because I think the Brave and the Bold movie they're doing with Robin and the whole Bat family stuff, that's something they haven't done with Batman in movies yet. They haven't given Batman an entire family of characters to work with. So I think that's going to be really cool. And I think that's going to be, but I think when you look at the Batman, I'm curious to see, they just did Riddler. They set up their version of Joker, but they claim we're not going to see Joker as the main villain. So are we doing a bit strange? Are we doing Hush? What are we doing? I'm so intrigued to see. I would like to see, I want to see Mr. Freeze maybe. The thing is,
they need to get him right.
Or Clayface or something.
The big thing I thought of for Batman.
And Killer Croc.
The Batman 2022 was so serious, and there was nothing in that movie what I think was supernatural.
Well, we
it felt like too realistic.
Do you want them to keep it realistic, or are you fine with them going to the supernatural?
I'm okay. I like that they keep it realistic, but I'm okay with some if you do things like Clayface and Mr. Freeze and stuff. Some level of supernatural things are okay.
Maybe Mr. Freeze. Maybe he has a machine that can do it. You think that would work?
Yeah,
they can do that.
I don't think you can do Scarecrow though.
I feel like Scarecrow can work because it's just illusions.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hush would be sick. Yeah. Well, we have to remember that they got they also got that Penguin show that's supposed to come out.
That's right.
It's supposed to continue right after, and it's gonna be before the Batman 2. And so they gave Colin Farrell did a really good job, even though it was a very small role for him in the first movie. I'm excited to see what his whole uprising about what he's gonna do when Batman's good, because I guess Batman's supposed to cameo in that show. So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna utilize that, because I feel like DC has a way to utilize cameos in a way that Marvel doesn't right now, where they're actually coming up with cool storylines and cool setups, and it would be relevant to the world. Because Matt Reeves, you have to remember, Matt Reeves isn't trying to build up a cinematic universe. He's just trying to tell good Batman stories. So he's just going to tell you, okay, this movie only connects to this universe. Oh, I think we all want to see a new Scarecrow for sure. I mean, I think that's definitely.
Yeah, I did love the Scarecrow.
I do want to see Killer Croc done right, because the way he was done in Suicide Squad 2016 was terrible.
Yeah, I did love Scarecrow and Batman.
Yeah, I would love to see Scarecrow. Maybe Bane again, but not
Bane
more comic accurate Bane.
We need a new Bane. As much as I like Tom Hardy, we need a new, more accurate Bane.
Yeah, like a more comic accurate Bane with the Venom.
I wasn't the biggest fan of the Tom. Is it Tom Carey?
I didn't. I kind of like this Bane, but I want the more comic accurate Venom.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well, going back to the Batman, I think I love the movie. It was great. I know a lot of people complain about the time. I think it was perfectly fine. 3 hours. I thought it was so good. The biggest problem I had with it is
too emo. Like the Batman.
Yeah, I think the Batman.
Yeah, that's his one complaint.
It didn't feel like Batman. It didn't feel like Batman to me. I don't read a lot of comics, so I don't know if it's like comic accurate or anything. But for me, that Batman was not the Bat. I felt like he was too skinny. He was too much of a loner. Too much of emo. I know Batman is like a bit of a introvert, or whatever. But I don't think it's to that level. I feel like it just seemed like too much of an emo to me. I love the I'm trying to remember his name. What was the one again in the 2000s? I forget his name.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yes, Christian Bale. I don't know how I forgot that. I feel like that Batman was perfect. I feel like the perfect Batman is honestly, I think Ben Affleck.
That's my favorite Batman. Like Batman.
I think what he did was
problem that Zack Snyder, just like with Superman, Zack Snyder dicked him over too, because he tried. He has the look and he has all the right things for Batman, but then they chose to make decisions with his character that don't fit Batman. Like with him wanting, and like, even though they only did it in like the little nightmare visions, the whole Batman killing people with guns thing, it really doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So
maybe a part of me just likes seeing Batman just gunning down people, but
it's just so that actually is so dumb. Yeah, Dark Knight
but like as a Batman fan for the comics, I get why people would be upset when they see that.
Yeah, I think for me, so to iterate based on what you said about him being skinny and everything, so Batman's a character who, you know, he doesn't have powers. So he's a normal human being that has lived his entire life through these incredible trials, and like, so different people see Batman's story from different angles. And like, so a lot of Batman in his early career, Batman, when he started fighting people and going out and getting crime, in a lot of the iterations they missed that Batman didn't spend the beginning of his career getting jacked and going crazy right away. It took him some time based on the threats that he was going up against. So what a lot of people don't realize with this first movie was, so Batman Begins felt, you know, they were beginning the story, but this feels even more like a beginning, because you're literally seeing a Batman that literally is just starting out. Like, he literally, like, not all the villains have names yet, and if they do, they're only kind of phase one. Like, if you guys watch Gotham,
I haven't, but I heard a lot of.
I've heard of it.
It's kind of like Gotham, where Gotham has like the beginnings of like, except that this Batman is actually an adult and not a kid. So like, there's that different. But I think that he just has a Ben v. Batman or Robert. What?
No, there'll be a new Batman in the new DCU.
Yep. Yeah, I have a fan casting video about who I think I have top 3 candidates for who I think should be the new Batman. Because for me, not only am I a Batman fan, but there's one thing for Batman that they haven't really done yet that I think that they still need to cross off the list. So I do agree with you that, like, with Robert, he was a little skinny, not great, not like the build that we would kind of want to see for Batman.
Yeah, that's not my biggest problem. That was a little bit of a pet peeve. More of it was just like the way he acted, the way he carried himself, and I know like that's the way he starts, but honestly, I don't know if I even want to see Batman that way.
I love his Batman. Maybe it's just the Bruce Wayne maybe has problems. But I love
him in the Batman too. I think the way he carried himself as Batman was good, but Bruce Wayne, that's the problem I had a problem with.
I'm okay with it.
And like I said, I don't read a lot of comments. Sometimes I read a couple comments online, but if I do, I'm more of a Marvel comic person anyway.
I think the thing with Bruce Wayne is that we didn't see a lot of his Bruce Wayne because it's so focused on him as Batman doing this detective story, which is great that we finally got a Batman that focused on the detective side. But I think that, you know, as we head into the Batman 2, because Matt Reeves is probably going to make sure that this happens with his character and his journey, I think we'll see a lot more of his Bruce Wayne forward. And maybe in the Penguin show, even though it's a cameo, maybe what we see of, because it says like Batman will appear, but we have to remember that, you know, when it says Batman, they could be just referring to Bruce Wayne as well. So maybe we see Bruce Wayne and not Batman in that show, and maybe it's like something like, well, Penguin's doing his stuff, maybe Bruce Wayne is trying to help to stop the things that Penguin's doing, but in broad daylight, not as Batman, but as Bruce Wayne. And then you're starting to see that kind of come together. Because I do think I do agree with you. I do love Robert as Batman. I do feel like that Bruce Wayne does need some more screen time.
For sure. I don't know where Tristan went. He just disappeared like the Cowboys in the playoffs. But let's go back to Cobra Kai. back to Cobra Kai. I think we'll end the stream a little bit, but I do want to cover Cobra Kai before we end it.
I would like you guys. Yeah.
I'll just ask you. I guess I'll ask you. What is your favorite theory that you have for Cobra Kai season 6?
Like my personal theory.
What?
Like my personal favorite theory, or like what I've heard about?
Well, anyone. What's the theory that that you want to see happen the most?
I mean, I guess everyone would say that Robbie wins the Sekai Taikai is like the number one. It is the number one thing that everyone says.
For sure.
Me, I still am very much into the Creep versus Silver deathmatch theory. It's
I love that.
My biggest one, I would say, because I've made a couple videos on it. I'll probably continue making videos on it.
That's right.
I'm extremely excited for Martin this season. Like, I'm extremely excited for this whole thing. Like, I think I could literally make Cobra Kai theory videos all day long, and I need to make more this. I need to make more this week. But there just is. I think the idea is, like, we think about Cobra Kai, we think about all the things we want to see. Everyone's always talking about what's going to be the big fight every season, and like, well, there could be several fights. I just think that we've built up since season 4 to the rivalry between Kreese and Silver. I mean, if we don't get this fight, people will be extremely disappointed because it's something that people have waited for a long time.
That's right.
Like, I feel like there's probably other ones, but I think that's the one I latch on to a lot, just because it's the thing I want to see more than anything.
Yeah, I remember me and you were talking about that one fight that'll happen. The aftermath of Sekai Taikai will be a full-out brawl with the senseis and students together. And that theory, I mean, I think that they have to, because, like I said, I know some people say, oh, let's end at the Sekai Taikai, let's end it in a... No, because there's rules, there's refs, you limit yourself. Just have them go all out on each other. It'll be awesome. Maybe we'll see Mike Barnes. Maybe we'll see Julia Pierce. Maybe we'll see everyone there. Everybody will be there.
And something that's interesting that you mentioned, so you mentioned about my theories, right? And you've mentioned my personal Kreese versus Silver thing was something that, like, you know, I see tossed around on the internet, you see multiple people talk about, but something that me and Melissa talked about on the last podcast that we did was the fact that I believe, well, you know, everyone looks at and treats Silver as the ultimate endgame. With this being the final season, and one of the videos I'm planning on making probably tomorrow is about the idea that for the second Taikai and just for the final season, with all the Cobra Kais that fought alongside Silver, turning their back on Silver, we need new students for this final season, and because of that, we need to see something that Cobra Kai has not done at all in any season, which is we need actual evil, proper people that are actually going to be bad fighting. Because I feel like the writers, they just want to make people in that gray area. Like, there's a little bad, there's a little good. We need vicious, brutal killers in this final season. And that brings me to my next point. As much as I love Silver, we need a villain in this season that they bring into the story that is connected through other, like, not just a random villain, like not a Hector, not something that's tied to Miguel or something, on a bigger scale. And maybe you can tell me what you guys think about this. I don't think that Silver is the last foe that our heroes confront. I think that there is another person lurking in the shadows, because Silver's already lost to Daniel, and if Chosen hadn't gotten distracted, Chosen would have beat Silver's ass too. So, like, it literally, he doesn't serve to me as that final, if we're talking about this in video game terms. I see him as a threat for a lot of characters, but with all the other senseis, they have to have someone. So Johnny has to fight someone. If Kreese is fighting Silver, then Daniel's not going to fight Silver again. So Daniel needs another foe. Like, you know, I just feel like we need another villain that brings up real stakes. And I
agree with some of it. I think all that stuff will happen, but I do think Silver will still be the main guy. I think Silver could already be tied in with the bigger thing you're talking about. I think you're talking more about the Sensei Kim. Maybe her father comes in, and the whole origin of Cobra Kai, all those guys
That's
coming.
my take is that
It kind of reminds me of I don't know if you've ever seen Iron Fist. Not a good show, but it did talk about like the hand thing and how that came in. It was something like that where there's an evil that goes back years and years. I think that could happen, and that could make. I think that could happen. It could be side by side by Silver, and I think that could even make Silver a more evil person because I think Terry Silver could already be tied in with. He already know who the people were. I think he knew. I think he will be the main guy.
I think he'll be the main villain.
I feel like if you get a new villain, if you get a new villain, you have to go into his backstory. You got to make him a whole new thing. I don't think you can have the final villain be someone that Daniel's never met or probably doesn't know about because you don't have that thing. And you won't have that with Johnny. You won't have that with really any other character. Even if they come in and they have a little bit of troubles in season 6, that's only one season, a couple episodes. That's not a rival to be as big, to be the last thing in Cobra Kai history, or universe history. I think they set it up Silver to be the main villain. They set him up in season 4. He was in season 5. Yes, he got hurt. Yes, he got beat down. I think he used that for revenge, come back and be eviler. And I think when he does get out of jail, that's when Johnny and Daniel will realize how powerful he truly is, and how focused he is on revenge.
Do you think Silver you think Silver's time in prison will make him stronger?
No, I think him getting out of prison so easy will make him stronger. I don't know necessarily make him stronger, but it'll show Johnny and Daniel how big of a threat he truly could be. And I think Silver will go to the original origins of Cobra Kai, and maybe Sensei Kim's dad, now a grandfather. I think
I think it's going to be the dad, and I do agree with you. I think Silver is the primary protagonist, but he'll need someone to be with him to make him a more intimidating threat.
Yes, I agree, because it can't just be Silver on his own. Silver and Kim going like a tight guy. There just wouldn't be too much depth to that. If they bring in like the origins of Cobra Kai, they'll bring so much to it. So I see that happening because Silver, I feel like to be the final villain because not only have the revenge, him and Daniel go back so far, him and Mike Barnes go back so far, him and Johnny are even have a rival now, you could say, and he was the main guy in season 5. And if they just let him be like on the sidelines or being like a backup, I don't know if that would do too well for the final season. I think if you bring in those guys, they can be their own thing. That's cool. But
I just think it's good that
they'll make Silver more of a threat. What do you say about this?
Yeah.
World.
Wait, what?
Real estate, I think we're saying. He's zoning off again. He doesn't know what's going on.
I zoned out again. What happened?
Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna say he agrees. All right. Let's go back.
What was it? Something about Silver or whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, World. Come on now. Lock in. All right. Kreese will die in redeeming himself, and he will take to Johnny before he dies. Which I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way. Silver is going to be the main villain in season 6.
Yep.
Yes, but he will have to go up by his side for sure. Silver will get revenge.
And I think Kreese is going to want payback on Daniel for tricking him into jail.
What would that payback look like?
I don't know.
No, I don't think we will. I think Kreese.
He'll always forgive Johnny because Johnny's like a son to him. He just hates Daniel though.
Yeah, I'm sure he still does, but I don't know if he'll go after him because he has a bigger problem. Cobra Kai and Silver. So I don't know if he'll be too focused on Daniel.
That does remind me. Did you guys see the thing that Martin put on Instagram today?
Yeah, Tim smoking the cigar and saying like we're back with season 6 or something.
No, so I have the whole quote right here. So I hope they'll do this for marketing for the show. There was banter, which they're hinting at more and more that this face-off is going to happen. So there was banter between him and between Martin and the guy that plays Silver.
Thomas Ian Griffith?
Yeah, so he said, let me find it. I had it in one of my friends' group chats, and I'm trying to find it real quick. Because I saved it because I thought it was great. So it says in Atlanta for season 6. All I see, and this was literally Martin talking as Kreese, like in his words. He says in Atlanta for season 6. All I see is weakness. Defeat is not an option. Cobra Kai is back. My chains are broken, and hell is coming with me. Like, he was just going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I would love that. So before we get, hey, what's going on, Jake? Yeah, you found it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's so dope.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of the sweatshirt. Oh man, I know a lot of us love Silver, but this season gets me very excited for Kreese. I think Kreese is the character I'm probably the most
For sure.
excited.
I don't see him as a villain. I see him somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I don't see him being on Johnny Daniel's side, at least for a while, and I definitely don't see him being on Silver's side. Maybe Kim's side, but I don't think I think Silver has definitely changed. I mean, if people want to argue that he's not changed, put on some persona is ridiculous because, like I said countless times, whenever someone brings up the argument, he put his own dojo, his own dynasty in jeopardy for Tori's sake. He said, "You go fight for yourself." That could have potentially had his whole dojo go for gone and lose. Was like, I need that just because he cared for her. So if that does not show that he's changed from what he was a Karate Kid, I don't know what will. So clearly he's changed, and Setsu Kim's gonna realize that she's gonna think he's soft, and he's gonna come out, and he's gonna be on his own for a while. And I think somewhere he's gonna get rid of revenge on Silver, and he'll team up, and he will do the sacrifice. I think that's the best we can go. Yes, that'll come with a lot of stuff in between, a lot of story, but I think that's the main thing. Ben's here. What's up, Ben? Ben, you should join the
Ben
stream.
10.
Ben 10.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's definitely where things will head. I definitely think that's what they'll totally do. I mean,
Ben, I think he was. You got to come in here and keep him awake.
yeah, come wake them up.
To be fair, Ben, you've had your moments too. I do remember that. Bro, do you remember when he was snoring?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I forgot about that.
Well, I will say when I did my 10-hour-long live stream, that almost got me sleeping too. Or what was it? The 100 times trailer reaction. That was awful.
What do you guys think the marketing's gonna be like early on for this season? Like, are you guys like obviously
I
before you
think
trailer?
it's going to be drastic. I think they're gonna go ballistic on it. I think that's gonna be like
As long as it's better than season 5's marketing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
agree.
not only
Season
the last
5 was
season.
atrocious.
Yeah, last season 5 was terrible. Not only this last season, you're going to be competing with another Karate Kid project, the Karate Kid 2024.
Yeah.
And it is a competition because it's going to be released around the second time. So I think that the creators are so stoked for the season, and they just want to get everything out for the fans. So I think they're going to be promos, they're going to be teasers. I think there'll be 2 trailers. I do think they'll do a Stranger Things season 4. That there'll be a part 1 trailer.
Yeah.
Then like a month later, they'll have the part 2, last 2 episodes. They'll do a trailer for that. The promotion's going to go wild, and I think they have to.
Let's throw this out here that I want to address to you guys because I don't know how much you would associate with the actual creators on social media or not.
No.
I don't believe a word that Hayden says whatsoever. So when I hear him say things like Cobra Kai season 6 is going to be 10 episodes, I don't believe it because I need to wait till I hear it from John.
Yeah, because he said that someone asked him where they film, and he said San Francisco, but we all know they film in Atlanta.
Yep.
Maybe
I
they
don't
film
trust
in
any-
So he's known for trolling.
He was saying
Until I'm proven wrong, I believe that the season will have more episodes than the previous seasons. I think we will.
I still think it was because a lot of times when he's joking, it's not like him deliberately saying it. Like when he said there'll be 3 deaths, everyone felt like, oh my god, it's like who's gonna die? And it was just like 3 background characters, or Betsy off screen. But this time he kind of deliberately said it like it's 10 episodes. And I think it makes more sense because all the other ones are 10 episodes. I do think the episodes will be a lot longer. I do, and they have to do that. Like I've talked so many times. Like I love the creators, but like what they've done in the pasting is horrendous. I mean, it's not good.
I think we need more than 10 because I mean, Watch Party seems to think that there's going to be more than 10. So
yeah, he's really set that on that theory. I respect him, but we'll have to see. Hey, I'll give him his respect if he's right. But for now, I think I trust that it's 10.
That's
we'll see.
I mean,
Yeah, he's like in his last stream. He said in his last stream the other night that he said, "Oh, Hayden tried to prove me wrong, but he failed or something."
I watched that today.
I would say Hayden's telling the truth here.
That was funny.
What happens to Silver at the end of season 6? I think he goes to jail. I don't see him dying. I think he can go to jail. I think that's a better way to end his story.
Did you guys watch
Jake the Snake, what's up? Hey everyone. I'm a fan of Josie. Yes, he is. He was on the stream when I was on. Really nice.
Did you guys watch Obliterated?
I did.
Well, I watched the first
He only
episode.
watched one episode.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. I'm like, hell no.
What you guys are talking about from the Q&A? They said there was going to be an obliterated actor in season 6.
You know, there was Cobra Kai actors in Obliterated, so maybe he just said that.
The guy who played young Kreese.
So maybe it's just young Kreese, and he just says
Amanda was in it for like 2 seconds, and then
I forgot about that. That's
and
crazy.
the bald guy that Robbie beat in the Spice contest.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, like Kreese said, I am Cobra Kai. Yes, he is Cobra Kai, but he's not the Cobra Kai that Silver's turning into.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe season 6 will be crazy, awesome, more awesome than season 5. I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Kim should do Silver work for him. I'm not that sure what you're trying to say. I can't wait for the teaser trailer for season 6. Oh yeah, I'm super excited.
Yep.
Not much. Joe just caught up on Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Let me see. What is Percy Jackson?
It's a Disney Plus show about the Greek gods. It's got a book series. So they did 2 movies a long time ago, and then the movies were atrocious. And then they did a new show just now that started.
Oh, I see it. Oh,
Yeah,
96 Rotten Tomatoes on it. Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I could burn down.
World hasn't keeping me.
You guys think he'll be that evil? Did you see what Z said about Silver could burn down Miyagi-Do?
I did see that.
That's been a theory for a while.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, but I think that they're just so iconic that it would. I don't think they would go there. You know, like obviously they're not actually burning the real dojo, but like just how, but like it would be gone in the Miyagi verse, like the original dojo.
If they did that would take Daniel to such a dark place. Like I don't know what with his arc if that happens.
That's true, but I feel like you could get that somewhere else. Maybe not. They could get another way because I feel like that's a place that's so iconic. You can't just burn that. I think
that's what I'm saying. Like, they did that if they were trying to set up a proper like Daniel to hate Silver even more. That's a good move, but there's other things they can do as well.
Yeah, I feel like you want to get Daniel to that place where it's like he's like hurt and he's so angry at Silver. You want to get him there, but I don't think you erase stuff from the Miyagi verse or the original Karate Kid stuff. I feel like that's got to be protected.
All about. I've listened to that podcast before that they're doing.
Oh, Joe's one sleeps on his stream. All right, so that's.
Oh, I remember that. That was hilarious.
World wasn't keeping me awake. Yeah, World, you made Ben fall asleep. Come on now.
I mean, he was tired. We were playing Fortnite the night before.
Oh, so you kept him awake. Oh, were you playing Black Santa again?
No, we were playing Uno on Fortnite.
Uno on Fortnite.
Yeah, they got an Uno game on Fortnite.
What the hell? Funny. You know, you play Fortnite, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
I gotta add you on there.
Yeah, totally. I love playing Fortnite. What was it called?
When do you start playing?
I played. So my fiance got me into it. I played probably about. I think my first year was probably 2021 when I started. Which I like it. It's fun. A lot of my subscribers love to play with me, so I like to play. I really like. I've been trying to grind for that Peter Griffin skin because I love it. But the Peter.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get. I'm doing my XP glitches for that. Hopefully I don't get banned. Hopefully I already got banned one time. I don't need to get banned again.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. They sneak up on you. I'm all about the grind, man. I just do what I gotta do.
Yeah, that's true.
But like I do like usually what I do for consistency, like I'll go through a day. I'll get home from work and I'll grind out whatever videos I have planned for the day, and then I'll go and just play games for the rest of the night usually.
Oh, that sounds like about me too.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Lone and Lopes? No, I don't. But I don't listen to a lot of podcasts.
I don't.
But you know, I think their podcast is great. I seen a lot of clips from it. It looks really cool. If I was a big podcast guy, I probably would watch that. But I don't listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, me neither.
Or Silver could send his goons to destroy me on Godot like Hawk did. Potentially. CVO, I don't think you even play Fortnite, so I don't know what you're talking about.
He wants to watch you.
CVO, I remember one time, like about a year ago, remember he kept saying, I was destroying 1v1, and I said, oh, okay, come on, let's 1v1. And he backed out like a chicken, so I don't know what you're talking
Of course.
He backs out of a lot of things. You know, I beat him once, and he told me we had a bet that if he lost, he had to watch the worst season of The Flash. He couldn't even finish the whole season. He just quit whatever he was doing.
Oh, does he mean? I thought he loves all Flash because when he used to come on my team, he never shut up about Flash. He'd always Flash.
Oh, I know. He does that too. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've watched it before a couple times.
My name is W_karate. If it's not that, it might be Sweaty Ramen 69.
Before I was a bad gamer, karate kicked me 50 times.
He Vita did a 1v1, and let's say, like Chris said, I showed no mercy. I was having a bad day, so I don't let it out on him. I apologize for that. I apologize. But yeah, I think we'll end this network here. It's been a great live. Thank you, Yoda, for coming on. Me and you should go play some Fortnite now. I know World's the best Fortnite gamer of all time, right, World?
What?
He's out of it, I think.
World has 100 crown wins this season. It's really good.
I don't have 100 wins. That's ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. Always remember. Oh, and sorry, I didn't make a thumbnail for this live. I'll make a one later. But thank you guys for watching this network. I'll see you guys next time. Always remember, extreme situations require extreme measures. Peace out.
Flowers bring May flowers. I'm like, hey, May flowers.
I apologize. I did not mean to click that, World.
You did not mean to click that.
That's what we want right now, CBO. Come on. Did you think Cobra played the network?
Yeah, you did.